No, it was snowing. Sorry, it was snowing. It wasn't raining. It was snowing. I'll try. You see the picture I posted? That's the picture where it was raining. Bro, we're knocking on doors. Bro, it was so crazy. The guy was like, Yannick, I know I've been working this thing for a long time, but we need to run because this is hard. So we had to run for shelter to the nearest filling station. That's how hard the job is. Guys, listen to me. Working door to door is one of the hardest things a person can ever do. I've heard stories about working in the restaurant industry. I've never worked in a restaurant industry, but I worked as a door-to-door agent for Bell. I don't know if I still have my jacket, but I'll put a picture somewhere here of bro. And by far, that was the most challenging job I've ever done, bro. Cause look, here's a story, background story. I won't go too far. I was in Toronto. After I had a job, but it expired. So for 3 whole months, there was no luck, right? And then my mom called me like, hey, consider looking for a job in Ottawa. And then I was like, you know what? Yeah, F it. I'll give it a chance. And then within 2 weeks, I got a job. But this was gonna be a marketing agent for Pulse Marketing. In my mind, when I saw that thing on LinkedIn, I thought I might work in a nice office for marketing. Some good vibes. Marketing looks like I'll wear a suit in the office. And during the interview, the guy was like, tell me about yourself. Are you confident? Are you open to talking to people? Yeah. And I'm like, sure, man, I got this. I have the charisma. I have the smile. Just give me that marketing job and it's going to be good. He did speak about commission though. He was like, there'll be commission. The pay is this. The pay was good. I think it was $24 an hour, yada yada. Bell. And I was like, oh shit. So I'm gonna be in an office working for Bell, marketing Bell and stuff like that. Bro, not once did the listing say door-to-door agent for knocking on doors. But the offer is already on my table. So you know what? I might as well, bro. I've been looking for a job for four months. So F it, bro. Let me move back to Ottawa and lock it in. I'll lock it in. Bro, and then now let's fast forward, zoom into the job. Bro, this is a job orientation. We're all sitting in an office. So now here's the first thing. Oh, most of us are pretty new. There's just some random site where it's nice buildings. And I'm like, because literally they sent the uniform. Obviously, we did orientation and all of that. So long story cut short, I did discover that it's going to be door to door and I was not happy. But I was like, you know what? I have the smile. I have the charisma. I've worked in customer service. How hard could this be? Just go knock on doors, tell them, yo, I'm trying to put you on this belt thing and give me your money. It's easy transaction. You know what I'm saying? They told us because they were like during orientation week, before we went to the site, they were like, we have a guy in Toronto, Vancouver. These guys are making 6 figures. It's super easy. Once you know your thing, you have the confidence, you have the smile. You got this, bro. Nothing is going to stop you. You're just going to go there, do your thing and you're fine. Okay, I said, okay. I think that should be easy. I've made a lot of commission during my time as a sales associate, so I think I got this. So yeah, first day of the like on site, we got to an office, so there are like 12 people. Bro, believe it or not, is it 10 people were new? Literally, no, 10 people have not worked for that company for over 3 weeks, right? And there's only 2 guys. They're called the OGs, the veteran, and they've only been there for 4 months. Bear in mind, this company has been there for 5 years. So that's the first red flag, bro. This company has been there for so long, but there's only, of the 12 people working there, 2 have been there for like 4 months and they feel like OGs. I don't think that's natural. All of us are still new, fresh meat with smiling there. So we see, because I discovered this before me waiting for the manager to tell us what to do. I was like, how long have you been working here? I was like, oh, nah, me. What about you? How long have you been working here? Nah, bro. Same boat. I'm new too. What's this? But you know, I've worked door to door before for charity. So I got this. I've been here for, I know I can do the job basically. I guess we'll see what pops up. We should be fine. Bro, the guy, long story short, was telling, okay, guys, welcome to whatever marketing agency. And we are doing this campaign for Bell. We're going to be supplying internet. So we're gonna try and win customers from a competitor called Rogers. So we're gonna send you guys to a place called Canada, a posh place, to win customers from the opposition, like mobile data company. And then he said, bro, he used to be an agent as well. He made so much money, 6 figures. He decided, to the point where they decided to make him a manager, regional manager for the capital city of where I'm from. And I was like, I could see myself making so much money. There are guys making 6 figures. So yeah, I guess. Wow, whatever. Let's lock it in. Let's lock it in. All right. First day, I'll be shadowing an OG, right? So some guys came from the big city, guys who've been killing this for a long time. They just came so that, I think the first few days, you're gonna shadow somebody and see how he does it, you know what I mean? So you're gonna follow the OG, go to residential places, see the guy knocking on doors, how he does it. Oh my God, bro. Oh my God, bro. So he had a car, fortunately. They drove to the site, then they dump you. So it's like they're just gonna take you, they drive you somewhere and they throw you there for the whole day. And then they'll come back and pick you up and see how many fish you've caught. Bro, the first guy, so I'm there with him, I'm confident, I'm smiling, because obviously I'm behind him. He's like, I've been working here, whatever. He knocks on the first door, nobody answers. He knocks on the second door, we knocked on 15 doors, we didn't sell anything, bro. But he's the OG, he's like, no, it's okay. Because people will always tell you there's certain tactics they teach us. So if you knock on the door and they'll say, I don't want internet, you try to keep the conversation going for long to the point whereby you can maneuver the first few obstacles so you can finally get to have an actual conversation with that person, and then you can sell them the internet. So if the person will knock and say, I don't want internet. Hey, we're not here for internet. We're here to offer you better service. What do you mean I want internet? Everybody needs internet. I'm with Rogers. That's good to know. It's good to know you're connected. By the way, but with Bell and I hate Bell. I don't want Bell. I know you don't like Bell, but you like saving money. Oh, you don't like saving money? Well, you know what? Just to let you know, right now we have the fastest internet called fiber internet. Rogers, I don't think is offering it to you because they don't have it. So you maneuver. It's like a snake, just maneuvering obstacles to sell the internet to those people. Bro, the guy, I don't know if he got one person. I think the first day, he only got one person to get internet. But it's like, bro, you have to have courage, because imagine knocking on 100 doors and 98 reject you, but 2 win. Bro, by the 10th door, my confidence will already be broken. So the first week was there, but the second day was the worst, because with the same guy we're knocking on doors, but it was raining. It was freezing rain, bro. I don't know, what is it? No, it was snowing, sorry. It was snowing, it wasn't raining. It was snowing. I'll try, you see the picture I posted? That's the picture where it was raining. Bro, we're knocking on doors. Bro, it was so crazy. The guy was like, Yannick, I know I've been working this thing for a long time, but we need to run because this is hard. So we had to run for shelter to the nearest filling station. That's how hard the job is. So you're knocking on doors, whatever the weather, you're outside. So if you're at home right now and you're feeling warm and everything, bro, people out there literally knock on doors, whatever weather condition is out there. And the things they start work from 12 until 8. So around 5 to 8, that's when it's peak time. So that's when you should be game on, because that's when the decision makers have made at home. So when the dads and the moms come from work, that's when money should be made. But bro, that shit was hard, bro. So that was first week orientation. And then the second week I'm on my own. Bro, tell me why it took me 3 days to sell. I think 4 days. 4 days to finally get one person, bro. And bear in mind, the first week I told you we're 12 new people. I think the first week they let go of 4 people. 4 people and 1 quit. So the second week our team was already in half. Second week our team was in half. Bro, I'm telling you, I was knocking on every door, bro. No, and people would tell me random stuff. And the worst part about knocking on these doors, you don't know who's gonna open the door. It could be a guy with a wife beater, carrying a knife. It could be anything, bro. You knock on the door, no luck. And you see, I try my best to smile. Hey, I'm selling you internet here. Look, come and see. Get the F out of here, man. We don't like you people. We don't like you. Bro, they tell you this shit. So imagine somebody telling you all that stuff, and then you have to go on the next door and smile. Hey, how are you? I'm from Bell. I'm trying to sell you. Bro. It's not for the week. And then third week already, we're I think 4 people, bro. And the worst part is they told me I'm going to work in a different city the day before. Yannick, pack your bags. We're going to move you to a different city for this week to sell internet to this certain location. And I was like, bro, what if I had plans that week? You guys didn't tell me before. man. It comes with the job. If you wanna be in the big leagues, this is, bro. Imagine a tall black guy knocking on a place which black people are not usually are, and you're with a big jacket. You're just going on people's doors to the point where I felt uncomfortable. I'm not justifying how other people treated me, but bro, it was one of the hardest periods of my life because even my skin complexion changed. Literally, my girlfriend was telling me, "You look different, and I don't like the way you look. Your skin is getting darker." Because I was exposed to the heat, and this kind of job it's better if you have a car because you can knock 5 doors and seek shelter, play some music, go back in. But if you're like me, just walking around and there's no washroom, if you want a washroom, go to the nearest filling station. It was tough, man. It was really tough. Long story cut short, the 12 people who work there, I've checked up with a few people. No one is working there anymore. There's a new team because it's not for anybody. Door to door is one of the hardest jobs, bro. I can tell you, because you just need something to push you. If maybe things are not good at home, it's a job which will motivate you because I'm gonna keep knocking on these doors. But if you're comfortable and you like, it's not hard. It's shitty, man. It's shitty, and it's like, so when someone is potentially about to lock in the internet, you have to go on a call for 30 minutes where they ask for the social sensitive information to the point whereby some customers will be like, "Oh, you know what? I changed my mind. Sorry, I don't want to do this anymore." After begging that guy for almost an hour to consider switching their internet because it's a big decision. And then somebody after 30 minutes into the call of switching, they just be like, "You know what? I've changed my mind. I don't feel this. I'm sorry, Yannick. Sorry. I'm not doing this anymore." And it's like, yo, my God, bro. The money was good though, but to do it again, it's gonna be really hard, man. I don't think I can do that anymore. But guys, let me know. What is the hardest job you've ever done in your life? Drop it down in the comment section. And if you've done door to door, let me know what is your experience, because yes, the money was a lot, but for me, well, that shit broke my heart. It was so hard, bro. Otherwise, guys, I was spoken too much. Let me know your thoughts. I'll catch you in the next video. Love and peace.